everybody. Oh, I don't have audio for you guys. Why don't I have audio for you guys? That should not be a reason. Let's see, does that help fix whatever should be fixed? I'm gonna need someone to speak. No. Okay. Stupid. Okay. Give me one moment. Wouldn't be a game without technical difficulties. Does that work? That's... I don't know. We'll see. Basically, welcome everybody to State of Anarchy, a weekly Dungeons and Dragons game with these wonderful people, if I can get us up and running. It would be kind of wonderful to be able to have audio for these guys. You guys. I mean, if you don't want to be part... Okay, let's try that.
I'm just a silly little guy.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just baby girl. What the fuck?
I'll turn you guys down just a little
I
bit.
love that every week there's just a new bit with you.
Okay, anyone in the chat, let me know if anyone is too loud, because I may have to alter them.
Hey guys, enjoy that.
There we go. So, yes,
I'm never
let me
loud
know.
enough.
Everyone who's watching at home, let us know if anyone's too loud, anyone's too quiet, if the music's too loud, anything like that. So yes, welcome to State of Anarchy, a weekly Dungeons and Dragons game where we play with these wonderful people and hopefully commit a heist. We shall see. If you like what we do, please hit the follow button. If you are feeling generous or are able to, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to catch up on all of these streams after the fact, or just watch it again, because hey, even I need to do that sometimes, you can catch it all over on my YouTube channel of the same name, Boomeadow, usually the day after we stream. So follow us over there. If you want to write comments, please do so. Keep it nice, obviously. But otherwise, yeah.
If you go to R Hate Crisis, I have my own blog where we just talk about how much we love Crisis, but our Love Crisis was already taken, and it was all about like natural crises, so
Okay.
I had to make my own.
Rick was lighting up. Yet I don't think anyone was.
What?
Just Valcor, say hi.
Rick's lighting up. Why is he not sharing?
Just blaze it up, Rick.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So, with that all in mind, if you actually want to catch any, I think Uzumeka, you're still streaming occasionally.
I'm getting back into a schedule
Occasionally.
between
Well, I say occasionally because they
ridiculous
have,
work,
yeah, they've had a break. So.
between ridiculous work schedule, crying nightly, and trying to go to the gym. Streaming has been put off, and it just blips here and there.
But the tears make your muscles glisten, so it's fine.
You are correct.
Just don't go to the gym.
Just cry
Yeah, fix the
instead.
problem. Yeah, exactly.
He
So,
wipes away the tears in such a way that he flexes his biceps every time. Like,
Yeah.
so for anybody at home who didn't catch it last week, what happened last week?
Family drama.
yeah, just Blake causing so much internal family drama. Jesus, like.
And British also?
Yeah, Hasa confused everyone.
Yeah, big reveal for Hasa. Had a family member visit. Breeze's upcoming date looms on the horizon.
Breeze has a beautiful dress, also a potential business venture to be dressed exclusively. You are cutting out just a little bit, May. I'm aware it's
Yeah, so
probably
it's-
deathly hot and it's probably the fan creating interference. Which, of course, please don't die.
In other news, James, we have inspiration for our absolutely Emmy-winning performances last week.
You do.
Yeah, I saw that. Hell is yeah.
So, you know, getting
Maybe
those...
if we're lucky, we can inspire the coin rat to visit us.
No, it will not. It only taketh.
The coin rat taketh everything from you at this point. We'll just give May 1 sec to see if we can get the mic sorted out. So, yay.
In other news, I did adult things and changed all of my taps at my house today.
Congratulations.
Is this any better?
Yes.
Much better.
Yes.
We've
Okay.
been serenaded by your beautiful voice.
Okay, calm down, Romeo. It's early.
I need,
He's gonna get in early, you know?
guys. Does anyone's hand fit inside a Pringles can?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you.
I will
Others,
point
filthy
out.
liars.
I will
Filthy
point.
liars.
I will point out. You are a mechanic. Chances are you actually have knuckles that are preventing you from doing that.
Big knuckle bastard.
Well, no, it's a common thing in
Knuckle
people.
gang rise up.
Well, no, it's in people in physical trades that end up banging their hands and stuff. They do end up with calluses and stuff over their knuckles where they bang their hands.
Just
From
quit
what I'm
dragging him
hearing,
around.
We're just really strong.
I just got called monkey. My hands drag on the ground.
I-
Fucking mean to you.
I did not. Thank you. Do not put that evil on me. Look solely at Tide Runner for that. Anyway,
Love coming to these games. Like so much fun.
well, if
I
you
mean, isn't the terminology for a mechanic a grease monkey?
It's alright. Just wipe your eyes with your big paws.
oh my God,
Stupid
we've already descended into chaos. However, so jumping
How
in.
do you open a Pringles can?
Jumping in, we awaken the day of the heist and the gala.
Oh, don't worry. You continue this sentence. I was like, we awaken, day of heist. Go off.
You know, the day of the gala. I believe that Crisis and Rick had gone out the previous afternoon to try and secure themselves some gas masks. To Crisis's chagrin, he has found
Yeah.
that gas masks start at about 500 gold apiece. After looking at the
Oh.
item list.
Yes.
Yep, it's on the item list.
Yeah, but
Yep.
It's almost as if only we had some form of magic user who could protect from poisons.
You are not
Oh,
here.
dearing me.
You went home
what
depressed.
a conundrum.
You went home depressed with your moth to cry into his dust.
you said you would meet us at the bar in the morning, though. So
Yes.
Day of heist.
I believe
So-
that Hasa had spent the evening, late into the night hours, at the university creating a canister of gas.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Which I actually, now that I think of it, never got around to pulling you into a chat to talk about.
Well, you seem to, judging by what you sent me, you know exactly what you're doing, and if it's all in the, handout.
Okay, cool. Alright. I was
Well,
just making sure there wasn't anything you needed to pull me up on or anything.
Well, no, you've said you can create it within 24 hours, so.
Yeah.
So chances are you are probably still at the lab because you said it would take about 24 hours. So it'll be close, but you'll be finishing up just as. Yeah, you'll be finishing this up just as you need to start looking at getting ready to go to the gala.
Nice.
Roughly about 4:30 in the afternoon. So Hasa, you are off at the university the next morning. Chances are you slept on a couch, but I will allow you to do your rolls for the appropriate rolls that you need to see if this actually works.
Okie dokie. Tell you what, to add to the drama, I'm going to GM roll this so they don't know if it's going to work or not.
Okay.
I love it.
Good. I
Hate
am
it.
also going to do that.
Okay, you can do that. Yep.
He's doing that.
I'm doing
Yeah,
that.
everybody.
Okay, this one, and then what's the actual roll, DM? I can't see the skill.
I believe.
Is it Alchemist Supplies?
Yes, it is Arkham Supplies.
Okay. And in this circumstance, because I'm taking my time and doing it over an extended period rather than just rushing through the original preparation time,
Yep.
does that give me any kind of advantage?
It.
I'm also in a fully equipped lab.
Yes, you're in a fully equipped lab, so you do have advantage because you're in a lab.
Okay, cool. And go. Nice.
Yeah, easy. Okay.
It will be interesting when that totally works.
I will be interested to see how this all comes into play. So, as you are slowly grinding, crushing, chopping Hasa, the rest of you, and I say the rest of you, Blake, you arrive at the Heroes Alehouse Inn as Breeze, Rick, and Crisis are eating their breakfast and discussing the fact they do not have the gas masks that are so apparently integral to this plan.
Just hold your breath for a long time. Just start practicing now. You'll get it.
Or just breathe in short bursts through like a handkerchief.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey, good morning. Did you sleep well?
I mean, out of all the sleeps I've ever had, that was definitely one of them. How about you?
You look. Do you want something to eat? Some coffee, maybe?
I am good. I'll order something in a minute. You don't have to be extra nice to me if you don't want to.
Okay.
I'm always nice to you.
You are always lovely. What is Tweedledee and Rick doing?
Bit of
Well,
an
that's
issue
not nice,
with
because that implies I don't have a brother.
No, it implies that we haven't met your brother yet.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways,
Trying to look at smoke and wear
uh,
this thing at the same time.
what are you doing?
One at a time, please.
I'm trying to put on a bandana so I can cover my mouth.
Uh-huh.
You're pulling.
From what?
You've lifted this bandana, Rick, and you're kind of looking at it. And for the most part, you can get it around your head, around your nose, but in general, your whole face shape, your side tufts of fur, it's not the greatest of fits.
This sucks.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it was a no on the gas mask.
You got 500 gold laying around?
I can tell you exactly that I do. I do not.
Nearly.
That's what I thought.
An amount, but then that would only be enough for one.
Breeze, we're not buying them a gas mask.
It's for us. It's for the team.
I understand.
Well,
It's for the man.
yeah, no, he is right. We can't buy it. We spent more on this job than we're going to make back from it, so...
True, but I think now this job is more than the money we're gonna make. It's become
No.
personal. It's
If you
become
No.
if you tell us that it's about the memories
Not at
we
all.
make along the way, Breeze.
It's not about the memories. This is about revenge. Sorry, I just tried to sound like Rick and it didn't quite work.
No, I got it. It's very, very Rick-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, have one of these. This will help.
I'll hand her a cigar.
Oh,
Are you smoking?
I thought it was jerking.
I thought it was
Well,
gonna be
as
jerky
you look at it, as you do look at it, Breeze,
It's jerky
you-
scented.
no, as you do look at it, you start to notice that it's essentially a fruit leather roll-up.
That you smoke?
Hell yeah.
Is Rick a child?
Basically, what you are holding in your hand, Breeze, in your hot little hand, is a cigar of goodberry.
My hot little hand.
Hey, yo, put them hot little hands away.
Yep, so you have a
Put
goodberry.
them grippers
You
away.
have a goodberry cigar in your hand. It works like the goodberry spell, basically.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
So,
And
Just,
I didn't
uh,
use a spell slot because I threw a 20. Yes.
so just out of curiosity, team, just to make sure we're all on the same page on this fine morning. You got no gas mask. We've got no
Correct.
idea if Hasa can even get us gas or make gas.
I mean, technically, Aim can make gas. He's gotta eat the right foods.
Fair point, you are correct. And let's just say that all doesn't go swimmingly, and what, Rick's gonna fight a panther?
Oh, don't worry. I'll outside the window with my rifle.
If I do
Like
this
I'm on
right,
safari.
the
You're
panther
a
won't
bit
know
rogue.
what hit it.
Buddy.
Why are you so robot-y, Crisis? Can't you just talk like a normal human? It's goddamn 7 o'clock in the morning.
First off, it's 5. Secondly, Discord's being shit for me right
Oh, okay.
now.
I won't comment on it then. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring out your inadequacy in front of everybody.
Don't worry. I was thinking about it.
As you're talking about this, Breeze, you notice a courier come in with what appears to be a large cardboard box in a pastel shade of pink. It is it is a large dress box.
I tried to not squeal, but so I let out a squeak instead.
As the bartender, Anouk, gestures over to you and the courier brings it over, places it down on the table. Are you Miss Lamary?
Lamary, yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, Lamary. I need you signed here. Holds up a clipboard.
Pen?
Oh, yeah. Pulls one of his quills out, hands it to you.
A big flourish of
Oh.
it's just a big B. It's my when I was going to be like a rock star, pop star, whatever. It was my kind of professional signature, so it's just a big B.
He looks at it as it takes up like a good third of the paper. He's like, all right, well, you have a lovely day, and I'll be off. And he leaves you with...
I give him 2 gold pieces.
He looks shocked, but he takes it, gives you a little hat tip before heading off, leaving this pastel confection in front of you.
What you got there?
Big cake to celebrate me, and I'm gonna go eat it in my room. Can't wait to hear what you guys come up with about the plan. Bye! And I run back upstairs.
You grab the box and run upstairs.
Does everyone think that I'm a fucking idiot?
I told everybody that though, so you know.
Yeah. So you're left sitting with Rick and Crisis.
So let me just get this straight. I've been clearly lied to, and now I'm stuck here with Tweedledee, who's just practicing holding his breath, and essentially Tweedledum, who just keeps tying a bandana around his head.
No, I think he
Do you
gave up
remember
on...
what insight?
I think he gave up.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem like a mean lie. It looked like more of a hee. I don't want to tell you just now kind of lie.
Yeah.
No. I understand, but at the same, I'm just like, oh my
I think
God.
he's more talking about Hasa yesterday.
Yeah,
my
I know,
God.
but now he's projecting onto us, the nice people.
Look, we know Blake needs therapy. We'll get back to that later.
Therapy arc.
Okay.
Hour-long therapy
So,
arc.
yes.
It cost me 160 gold.
Blake, you are sitting here with Rick and Crisis has apparently passed out.
He held his breath too long.
Yes.
Ah, Icarus, you flew too close to the sun, my child. Do you think this plan's gonna work, Rick?
There is no Rick apparently either. Rick is apparently dead too.
I just saw
Okay,
Rick cry.
I come back downstairs then, because after I dropped my dress in my room.
No, as Rick is contemplating his coffee and Crisis has passed out briefly because he's been holding his breath. Blake, you're just sitting there wondering what the day holds.
Why can't I? I hate it here.
So, Breeze,
I did just want to run to my room, just take a look at it, gasp, and then
it's
come back
exactly what you asked for.
Is it beautiful? Is it absolutely breathtakingly stunning?
You can wait and find out.
Oh.
So,
You're gonna have to roll some fucking constitution checks when you see me.
to not nosebleed like some weeb. Okay, so
But yeah, I come back down.
you come back downstairs.
I'm just I'm reading Twitch chat. Is Craig visiting you at the moment?
Yeah, he is. Well, he's
Hi,
not.
Craig.
He's not visiting. He, as of like essentially this week, he lives in South Australia.
Wow, he didn't even come say goodbye before he left. I cry.
You were busy with work. What did you expect?
I would have got dinner with Craig.
He'll be back later.
No, this is just a terrible, terrible, bad, no good day. Now I am depressed. Breeze can look as beautiful as she wants. I don't know if it'll cheer me up.
Anyway, Breeze comes back downstairs. Don't start fights in the chat. So, Breeze,
So I still look at.
you come downstairs with a spring in your step. Your dress is everything you had hoped it would be.
I did a contented sigh and say, "So, oh God, is Crisis okay? Did he hold his breath too long?"
Mm-hmm. He did.
Why is Rick staring out the window like he saw a squirrel?
That
Breeze.
damn Dandelions looking at me again.
Please never leave me with these two again. Please.
I'll
It has been
do
the most.
I was gonna say I'll do my best, but then I'm remembering the part of the plan was that you would go with them tonight, so.
It was the most awkward 5 minutes of my life. Crisis
suppose-
passed out.
I don't suppose you have anything that protects people against poison or anything.
Oh, like a form of magic, if you will.
Okay, that's how long I can hold my breath.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
You passed out, man.
You weren't. You
Can I
were
roll
spot
to
on the
see if I
story.
passed out or not?
No, you disappeared, so I just assumed you passed out.
Okay.
You wake up and you're like, I held my breath, I held it, I did it for so long, and we're like, you were snoring.
We're like, yeah. He tries to play it off.
No, I didn't pass out. No, I would remember that. I say this
How
as I'm
long was
wiping
I
bits of
gone
food
for?
off my face.
Honestly, it felt like an eternity, Breeze, if I'm honest. How was your cake?
It was delicious and moist.
Nothing better than a delicious moist cake.
I'm gonna have to refrain from, or ask both of you to refrain from ever saying that again in my presence. Thank you much.
Delicious?
Was it cake?
Cake?
I don't know. It was something you fucker said that I didn't quite like. I wonder what it could be.
Has he woken up with brain damage?
Most people don't get upset with that.
Possibly.
And hey, you can't ask if I woke up with brain damage when I got more than one people apparently shoved in here. That's discriminatory. Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So you were saying about magic.
Oh yeah, if only we had a magic user.
Yeah, if only.
We have several.
Rick can do magic.
The majority of
Breeze
us
can do
can
magic. I can't do magic though. Don't get that kind of spark in me.
If the press is about to arrive, they can also do magic.
They can. You are getting married. Congratulations, by the way.
That wasn't a
Huh?
wedding cake, was it?
Why did you care?
What?
Oh, why are you concerned whether or not it's a wedding cake?
Just wondering what type of wedding cake.
A moist one.
A particularly moist wedding cake.
As long as it's not fruit
All right,
cake.
listen. We got a heist. We got
Right.
a thing to do. Blake, can you do magic? Yes or no?
Can-
Supposedly you can.
Can I do magic?
Yes.
He's magic incarnate. In Foxnet. Forget it, I'm gonna go.
Can you make little Ricky Zicky here not choke to death?
As in, I don't know, protect from poison, if you will?
Fucking sure. Yes.
What the hell did you call me?
I think you got your Ricky Dicky, if I'm honest, and I'm cutting
No,
you for it.
I very specifically did not choose Dickie, but we're gonna. God damn it, we're gonna get this underway. We're not putting this off any longer. Can you do it? Yes or no?
No.
Can't?
No, I can. Of course I can. I'm fucking touched by a god, you moron.
Wait. Where did the god touch you?
That's
Do you need a
between me and
friend?
the therapist.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah.
But yes, to answer your question, because I had, let's be honest, I had very dwindling faith in your ability to acquire such an expensive item. Yes, I can do magic that will help us. I do more than just shapeshift.
Sounds
Good luck
fake,
putting
but
it
all
into
right.
Practice.
God, where the fuck
Alright.
did Bear come from? Jesus Christ.
You had nothing. I was here the entire time.
All right. Well,
So there were 3 people ignoring me.
4 if you don't count your
No.
god.
The dandelion was staring at you too.
Yeah, but I'm
5.
used to the dandelion staring at me.
All right. Hang on. Let's focus up here for a sec. So you can. How does the spell work?
Well, you see, I
No,
go-
I don't. That's why I need you to tell me.
I go and I quote, "Bippity boppity boo." You see, I touch a creature, and if it's poisoned, I neutralize the poison. Then, blah 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 blah. Basically, for the duration, the target has advantage on saving throws against poison.
So listen. And how long does that last?
Oh, about an hour. Thank you for asking. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right. Wouldn't it be your bed talk? Cause Blake.
Well, bed talk's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's something completely different.
All right.
If you touch somebody with this protection, though, can you do it more than once?
I mean, I can do it a few times. How many people do we want protected from poison?
Probably.
Well, maybe we can.
2.
But it's not just that. It will only give people benefits initially against the poison. Maybe we need to speak with Parser to see what kind of poison he made, and see who the best person is at withstanding the effects.
No, because Rick has to be the one that goes in.
It has to be Rick. Okay.
It has to be Rick.
Why does it have to be Rick?
Because no one here is as cool as Rick. And second, no
That's
one here
true.
is as small as Rick. I understand you can shapeshift, however, Rick.
The professor's big, right? The professor's a big cat.
He's like tall but lanky, so he can be small if he wants to be, and also he's a cat, so he's liquid.
Yeah, you can't.
Does the professor want to go down a chimney?
No, he's going to the gala.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so to get my dumb little fox brain across the plan, if all goes horribly wrong, you're going to shoot the panther.
No. You're gonna go
shoot
down the
Rick.
chimney. No, fucking shut up. Rick will go down first. Something goes wrong. You go down and help him. Something even worse goes wrong. Then I start shooting.
How many grenades do you have? And are you going to hit me with the grenade launcher?
No, I very specifically will not be bringing the grenade launcher this time.
Okay, I feel a little bit safer, if I'm being honest.
I'm still bringing the grenades, just not the
Oh.
grenade launcher.
Why would you bring one without the other?
It'll be less bulky, and also, if I get caught out in public with it, it is easier to explain away.
Does that have a laser sight on it?
No, I wish it did.
Damn, could have used that.
To get the kitty's attention, Rick! You're a genius!
Yeah, but we're also going to be gassing this thing, so...
I mean... Surely a red dot sight would be a minor illusion.
Let me stop you there. The thing we need is around the cat's neck. And I don't think just minorly distracting it with the red dot is gonna really help Rick out in the terms of not getting eaten.
But if you put a gas into a room, and then the pretty little kitty's running around the room, chasing the dot, exerting itself, it gets tired, it breathes in a lot of the gas.
So, first off, this big-ass cat's running around the room. Someone's gonna come into the room going, why the fuck are you running around? You don't think no one in the house is gonna hear the panther plod around the room and wonder
they'd be
why?
used to
Why?
it, wouldn't
Why
they?
is?
I mean, Mothy
Probably
knocks
not.
shit over all the time, and I'm sort of getting used to it by now.
As if to prove your
Just-
point, Mothy knocked a bottle of vodka off of the top shelf.
Ooh, top shelf vodka. That's unfortunate.
I just
Uh,
put it on my tab. Mothy, get the fuck over here.
You
I
let your
think
shoelace go.
we are, Blake. I think we are trying to overthink this right now. Let's just keep it in the most simplest of terms.
Alright, you explain to me like I was 5 the plan, and I will nod and agree.
We will make the cat go to sleep, and Rick will go get the little thingy, and then we all leave and get paid.
Rick will go get the little thingy after. Do we have to call it the little thingy? It's as bad as moist. But Rick will go to get it after you have made him resistant to poisons.
Yes.
Okay.
A sleepy cat, resistant Rick, down a chimney, grab a ring from a sleeping cat. Job done.
What could
And then-
possibly go wrong?
Could possibly go wrong.
Any things go wrong?
Panic. Dream.
We blow some shit up.
Blow stuff up. Yes, exactly.
And as you
Well,
enjoy
no,
this
but,
thought,
yeah.
the afternoon, you go about the rest of your day preparing for your various activities this evening.
Oh, can I purchase? I don't know if they're expensive. Like a little, Bluetoothy type headphone thing, so that if I'm at the gala and I want to alert
Yeah, you
them that
can get
the
a
woman
little.
she's on her way back.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get essentially the equivalent of an earpod.
Okay, cool.
Before I forget, I'm gonna give Rick the scroll of Dispel Magic, just in case he needs it.
Yep. So Rick, add a scroll of Dispel Magic to your inventory.
Do you have any health potions or anything, Rick?
Just these things. He holds up his cigar.
The cigars. I give him my overripe wingclammet berry, which I think is still...
I think
no, that's overripe. It's not ripe anymore.
Yeah,
never mind.
Okay.
No, I have a ripened one. I have an overripe and I have a ripened. I forgot. I have a ripened one.
Okay.
So, I think that's still good for like another month. I think.
If you've been keeping it preserved, then yes, it is.
Yes, that's the preserved one.
Yep.
What happens if you take the overripened one?
You're just eating a squishy berry.
It tastes good.
That's it. It's just a squishy berry.
Apparently they still taste good. That's why I could. But
I'm gonna be honest, I can't believe you kept that, Bruce. I fed mine to Mothy. Actually, I think I gave Noctis one too.
I don't know, it just felt like a nice gift to me. So have this and it's dangerous to go alone, take this. And yeah.
What do I get?
You're not going into the poison house.
Do
you need
what
a
if I
hug?
have to? Yes.
I apply a hug to Blake.
As part of your pre-gala preparations, you give Blake a hug.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good hug. My tails wrap around you. It is warm.
Is there any way I can apply an extended bardic inspiration? If the answer is no, I absolutely understand.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You get like an extended 6 hours bardic inspiration.
You feel inspired by Breeze's embrace. As Breeze, you head off to prepare yourself for this evening. Get ready. The others get ready. They have their
As she runs up the stairs. Take looks of photos.
Not well. Oh. Jeez. Yes. Anyway, so Breeze goes up to get ready, get their hair, their makeup all ready and prepared. As those of you who are going to be committing the heist, preparing all your stuff, making sure you've got everything, Hasa stumbles through the door, flourishing what appears to be a beer can of some description.
It took some tinkering, but I got it.
Okay.
You got everything you need?
I think so.
We've got majority of it. What sort of poison is it? If that's not a dumb question.
It's a colloquially called ether essence. Basically means you breathe it in and aren't able to resist it. You're out for the next, I think, with how I've made it, about 8 hours, unless someone else shakes you out.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna protect Rick from poison, and I just think having a rundown of what I'm dealing with is gonna make things a little bit easier.
Fair enough. All right. Wait. Hang on. Why would you need to do that? Didn't you? You've got the mask, right?
No, they're expensive.
How expensive?
Like 500 gold, but no one bothered to ask. I could have told you. I've bought one before. I mean, I broke it, but I know what they're worth.
Okay. All right. How long roughly would it take for me to catch a cab from here back to the university?
I mean, you'd be pushing it at the time of day it is, the fact that the university will be starting to receive guests and things like that, so it's going to be busy around the university this evening. I mean, that being said, the fact that he's talking about protecting him against poison, you know that will be okay. Like, that will be sufficient.
All right, cool.
It is actually said in the description that protected against breathing in fine sediment, so protected against poison, basically. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rick, even if you do have this protection, just make sure you don't need to like bend down very much or squat or lay down. If you stay above about 2 feet, the gas won't do anything anyways. So.
Hassa, have you looked at how tall he is?
Will I wear snorkel?
From memory, Rick is like 3 or 4 feet, isn't he?
I'm
He's
3
only-
foot.
Yeah, he's
But
3 foot
if I'm
tall.
sneaking, I'll drop. It's alright.
It's fine.
Right, well,
Let's keep going.
just
I'll be fine.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, as long as you've got someone there to shake you out of it, if you fall asleep, you're fine.
I'm quite sure that cat'll shake me if I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together, boys.
All right, here you go. I have preparations of my own, I suppose.
Where are you going?
Well, my part of the heist is done. I have to make my appearance at the gala, or they'll get suspicious.
Suspicious of what? Blake is eating as we talk.
Well, suspicious is probably the wrong word. It's more that 2 very important figures are in town, and only one of them is at the gala, so where is the other one? Do you want swarms of paparazzi following me around, and therefore following you around?
But isn't this gala for, like, what Temmie does? Like...
Scholars? You mean like what I do?
I thought it was, like, more what Temmie does than what you do. Like, you're like a
We're
man...
both trained in very similar things, it's just that I took a different career path.
I just feel like if they were going to invite, one of you guys, they'd invite the one that was, current in the film. Like, you know?
I'm not quite sure that's how it works, Blake. It's very much if you're important to them, you can attend. It's less about picking and choosing from families.
And
my whole
more
family
about
could attend if they wanted to.
And more about if you're important. Got it. Awesome. Thumbs up. I'm going to finish this burger, and I'm going to go meet you guys at the car. Bye.
Didn't know they did burgers here, but I don't hear that.
He's still emotional, isn't he?
Oh, I'm not actually there.
Oh yeah,
Just a
she's
tad.
still upstairs at the moment.
Alright, well, I haven't forgotten my word. I will have a talk with him once this is past. Alright, well, you all know... What?
Let's mount up and go.
Yes, we all know our jobs. Let's get to it.
Blake, as you are outside leaning against the car, you notice that Tammy is just getting out of a cab as you're waiting. She's in a navy blue suit that has these stars and silver threads all speckled through it, making it look like a starry night. She has a cobalt blue silk shirt underneath.
Cobalt Crisis has a mini heart attack.
Oh, no, cobalt, not
Oh,
kobold.
my bad. Following the story.
Yeah, she's looking nicely dressed up. Her hair is all, which obviously her hair has that very sea kelp kind of look to it, is all pulled up into a low bun at the base of her neck, all nice and slicked back. She's got a nice smoky eye going on. She sees you. She comes over, her hands in her pockets.
Hey Tam, looking lovely.
Well, it's not every day that you get to go to, a scholar event with a princess.
You know you will be fine, right? She doesn't bite.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Damn, and here I was hoping she would.
I mean, you can ask her.
Blake EXE has stopped working. I mean, I'm trying that confidence thing that you were talking about.
You'll do fine. Just be yourself. Talk to her like a normal person.
Yeah. Blake, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for yesterday. I shouldn't have yelled at you. It wasn't your fault.
It's fine. It happens to everyone.
Yes, but it was incredibly impolite of me.
Yeah, well, you know, my beef isn't really with you. It's with my mate who's been, you know, lying to me apparently and hasn't told me fucking anything.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard on all of us and we haven't really dealt with it the best. So, yeah, I shouldn't have taken it out on you, so I hope that by way of apology, this might help. And you watch as she pulls out of the satchel bag she's got with her, she pulls a black leather-bound book out and hands it to you.
Hemi, you don't... Did you steal this from the library?
I may or may not have requisitioned it from the family. It's only a 5th edition print, it's not a 1st, but you were asking about the platinum discs, so having access to Thasachawi's work might actually help you.
Hemi, I fucking love you, you little thief, and I give her a big hug.
Just don't tell my mother.
Oh, I'm not even telling fucking Hasa. This is the best gift I've ever received.
Yeah, well, if you're important to my brother, then you must be pretty special.
Look, that part's debatable, but I'm also not giving the book back. Thank you so much.
Seriously, Blake, he doesn't let anybody in. So, yeah.
Well, I think Breeze is upstairs getting ready still. I'm not quite sure where Bao is, if I'm honest. He just kind of appears and disappears as they feel fit. And, but we're going to do some air brackets crime. You have fun at your gala, take lots of pictures, and have a drink for me.
Will do. Good luck with the crime, she says with air quotes.
Exactly. Crime, air quotes.
Oh, she turns back before she was about to leave and she turns back. If you need my number because he's being cagey, here. And she hands you a slip of paper with her phone number on it.
Damn. Got a Sculler's number?
She gives you a cheeky grin, knowing that she has just given you carte blanche to basically grill her about her brother.
Oh, there is no way my tails aren't wagging right now.
And she heads in to wait. As Breeze, you descend the stairs. Would you like to describe to everybody what your dress looks like?
Oh no, the pressure. We don't want a Hasa reveal or a bow reveal first, no?
You didn't think of this sooner?
No, you first. I'm taking notes.
So Breeze descends the stairs. Her wearing a dress. It's a strapless, backless dress with a bodice made of dark peacock feathers.
Ooga.
They overlap like armor, fitting tight as like a bodice. They they're tight over the hips and the waist and the hips, and then it kind of flows out into these sheer, like various sheer layers that you can't kind of quite tell how many there are of like this sheer iridescent fabric. So that every time she moves, like the layers shift. So sometimes they're revealing a bit more, like you can see a bit more underneath, and sometimes it's more opaque. Her hair is up and like with like just some tendrils coming down on her neck because it's completely backless, and so you can completely see the neck and the shoulders. But her horns are like polished almost, so they're like glassy, iridescent bright, with like her holding, like dangling from the tips of her horns are like little silver jewelry, and it's like little moths and little dragonflies trailing down from her horns. And she wears dark, smoky eye makeup to highlight her violet eyes, and she smells like everything that's good in the universe. and there we go.
The boys were too stunned to speak. Sorry, Rick, I cut you off.
You'll turn some heads tonight.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. I don't know, is this not enough, maybe?
It's plenty. As you can see,
And I'll point to the rest of him.
you've left him speechless.
Crisis isn't there right now, so he doesn't see the dress.
I was gonna say he's not speechless. And Hauser isn't there. He's getting ready, right? So I don't think.
Blake's just standing there with his jaw open.
My brother in Christ, you've gone senile. There's no one in the room but you.
I wouldn't have made an entrance if I knew people were there.
Run it back. Hold on, I'd bust through the door.
No, I'm saying, like, I want to be. Can we do my entrance? I want to be
where the people are.
I want people to be there when I descend the stairs. I have to have my descending the stairs moment when people are there.
Reese calls me back in, Blake, and then runs back up the stairs.
Oh, never mind. I walk down the stairs. I'm like, oh, okay.
She makes the appearance.
Yeah, I go to the bar and I order like a champagne, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, to be fair, I
You
mean,
look lovely.
Tammy
Thank
was
you.
there as well.
Tammy's there.
Yeah, she just
And
doesn't
she didn't
know.
say anything.
She didn't say anything
Tammy's in
because
love.
she does not know what to say. Yeah,
You
what
look,
he said.
you look lovely.
This old thing. I mean, I just pulled it out of the cupboard.
You notice there's still a price tag on one.
So,
You
where is that idiot
make
brother
it
of
look-
mine?
Oh, I haven't seen him all day, actually.
Yeah, that would be normal, always leaving it to the last minute. You...
Do we get the Hauser descend from the stairs moment?
Oh gosh. Yes. Sure. Why not?
We all have to do one now.
We
Come
all
on.
have to do
Yeah.
it now. I really wanted mine to be last, god damn it.
As you're
Oh, God.
saying that, Tammy comes up to you, hands in her pockets. I mean, he wasn't lying. You do look lovely, like some sexy warrior princess.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Progressively louder.
Oh, keep it professional. I promised him I'd be professional in my brain.
I mean, I mean, you could be, or we can just have a good time and not listen to my stupid brother.
What? You have a brother? I mean, yeah, no, thank you.
And
I'm gonna get...
I promise I won't bore you with all of these stupid nerdy book facts about the interesting sculptures.
I don't think you could bore me. I'd like you to try really, really hard to bore me.
There's something to be said in certain study practices to help retain information.
I smile.
At that moment, Hasa comes down the stairs, rushes down the stairs.
No, slowly descends.
He probably would have leant down the staircase a little so that he could see if anyone was there first, because he's like eagerly hoping that either they're taking so long that he comes down first, or they're taking, like, they've already left.
Rick's attention immediately hones in on you because he is awkward as hell right now. Another person has entered the room.
Just snaps to. Oh god.
Right.
Damn it. Yeah, no, all good. Alright, let's
What are you wearing? Come on.
let's get this over with. And he starts descending the stairs to join you all. Hasa is not too dissimilar to his normal outfit, like in terms of fitting. Still very form-fitting, but the color scheme has shifted dramatically. He's in now this sort of deep green, almost part robe, part suit sort of get-up with lots of shades of green, trims of silver, long draping fabrics. There are some sort of silver pauldrons almost adorning the shoulders, and a long beaded silver clip that sort of maintains this half cloak almost. Hang on, I'll send it in the chat so that you guys get a better view.
I love a cloak.
Yes, just for you, Breeze. Tammy is rocking the sexy mask lesbian look.
Thank you.
So it's, yeah, lots of deep greens and silver trims. However, one thing you do notice is that along the very bottom of the trim on the robe, it glistens just enough, and you can see a faint, almost mist displacing off of it as he walks, like a trail.
Ooh.
My art brain is happy.
You're supposed to be on fire.
It's like he's walking on air. Right. I mean, yeah, so you look good.
Thank you. You as well.
Me as well. Yeah, thanks.
You look incredible. Where is what is Bao doing? I kind of like to look over.
I was imagining. I don't know why, but I was imagining hearing like scrambling from stairs, like.
No.
No.
He Hasa was so captivating that you didn't notice smells coming down the stairs right behind him.
No, can we roll? Can we roll for this? Because
Yeah.
I would like to see the entrance of Bao, please.
Do you want me to roll to see if he falls down the stairs on all fours?
Sure, roll me in
I don't
acrobatics.
know. Yeah. You know what? He is wearing heels for the first time, so Hold on.
I mean, yes, Bao, you don't go to a lot of events, so...
I'm pretty sure this is like the second or third event he's ever gone to in his life.
Yes.
And that is within good reason. So acrobatics?
Yes, please.
What a champion!
For someone who has never
my
walked
God,
in
you know what he
heels,
does?
you have finessed this.
You know what he does? He almost falls over, but he ends up going on the rail of the stairs and sliding all the way down. With like crossed legs, like a champion.
A landing with a flourish.
Yes. Yes, he's wearing a white corset. Nothing underneath. But over it is like a short, how do you describe it? Like a short half sleeveless coat thing?
Like a long vest kind of thing?
No, like a short vest.
Oh, so like a sleeveless bolero kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's got like blue beads like hanging off of it. And it's wrapped around this like long skirt. Like a deep blue long skirt with like little constellations and clouds on it. And the same patterns on his vest, and he's got a little bead hanging off a gold necklace, and he's got a lot of gold trimmings. And he's got one of his ears pierced with gold and stuff.
You got that drip.
I got the drip. He's driven. Probably too much right now. He's like, okay.
Not enough.
You
Not
incidentally...
Not enough?
You feel incidentally overdressed, but in seeing what your companions are wearing, you also feel like you fit in perfectly.
Exactly.
Just out of curiosity, how long has the runway show run for?
Oh, it's only probably been 15-20 minutes, if that.
Oh god. Okay, so if it's been that long, I've come back in by this stage.
Wait, let us give Bao the... Bao, you look glorious. You're like a midnight sky that I wish to swim in. Never mind. And I'm gonna go get a shot.
It's okay.
No, I mean, you look great. I'm just awkward as hell right now. Everybody looks
I understand. Like, I'm glad I actually got to pull this out for once. I've had this sitting around in my pockets for a very long time.
In your pockets?
Yeah, my bottomless pockets.
Bottomless pockets?
Yeah.
I mean, did you... At least you got to pick that. This is kind of on the nose for me. Like, I didn't even design this.
Really?
Oh, well, God, everybody didn't... The one who had it specially made had to make the first reveal when nobody was here.
I mean...
Well, I'm gonna move on.
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna...
Wonderful.
Wait, before we go, should we all do like a shot?
Taco in hand!
I mean, considering... Blake, didn't you say that you were doing crime tonight? Is drinking really the best idea?
There's no crime.
Can we do like a
Definitely not.
half shot so that it doesn't actually trigger the Constitution score thing, but it does, like it's more like a solidarity thing. It's more like let's all take a shot of reverse rum and get everybody else in the bar drunk.
Just... I feel like I don't need to clarify this, but just in case anyone else is confused, if all of us drink inverse rum, it does not make us immune to each other's inverse rum.
Yes, so this is why you're the smart one.
But have you tried? Do you even know?
Yes.
Oh.
I am just standing at the door, looking at you all dressed up, looking beautiful, jaw like hanging down, taco in hand.
As you're standing there with the taco in your hand, Crisis comes in behind you, knocking your taco. The lettuce goes everywhere. As you see that he's got a veil over a hand sewn on veil onto his baseball cap. He's holding a baseball bat.
What the fuck are you wearing? What the fuck are you doing?
Sir, I glow during the night, alright? It's gonna be hard for me to stand outside and for them not to go, what's that little glowy thing? I gotta obscure my face as much as I can.
My man, a ski mask. What?
Without being as a parent, I wouldn't have put the veil on just yet.
You got it tucked up over your head, like over the top of it. You've sewn it to the front. By your...
No, I haven't sewn it on yet.
Okay, you haven't
I was
sewn it
gonna
on.
do that on the way over. Yeah, I was just wearing the
Doing
hat.
some art
Just to
stuff.
clarify, when you say that Crisis knocks Blake's taco, does it knock it out of his hand, or
No,
just enough to spill a bit?
No, just enough to spill some of the toppings out.
Okay.
We
Just
wouldn't
making
waste
sure.
a taco like that.
Exactly.
I don't think I would run into Blake.
Blake was standing in the door, man.
Yeah, and I would just pat him on the shoulder and be like, hey, dude, I need to get through.
Sorry, man. I was lost in a trance looking at all these fucking runway models.
Oh, yeah. Looking good, y'all.
Looking good, y'all. Is that the highest compliment you can dish out?
You look really, really good.
Alright, this is sufficiently awkward. Let's
Yeah,
get going, yeah?
should we get a taxi?
What the fuck am I supposed to say to that?
No,
You
the
kids
lim-
have fun.
The
Be
limo's
back
probably,
before 12.
The
You'll turn
limo's-
into pumpkins.
probably
Oh,
outside.
but what?
Alright.
Oh, the limo, yes. of
Well, you
course.
didn't-
What am I supposed to say to that crisis?
You didn't think I'd, not take you somewhere nice, just, in the back of a cab, did you? If it was Hasa, yeah, sure. But
She's here to wine and dine you, Breeze.
Actually, I just had a thought occurred. Breeze, may I borrow my sister for a moment?
please don't.
She's not mine to lend.
Fair enough. If you wouldn't mind.
She
I will
runs a
pull
hand.
my sister up to the side.
She runs a hand across her hair, follows you. What?
Alright, in more hushed tones. I understand you didn't exactly plan for my attendance with you two.
Yeah,
Would
you
you
hate these
prefer a
things.
bit
Why are you
more?
coming?
Because I realized that the paparazzi have been following us everywhere. If I suddenly disappear, they're going to hunt around for me, and that will interrupt my friends on their other job.
You don't think
I
they're going to
would
be
like
more
to
interested in the princess?
I'm a little hurt that you...
I'm reiterating this word for word to the rest of the squad in a little other huddle over to the side.
Okay.
I'm a little insulted that you would think they would not have any interest in our family, but fair enough.
You don't think
Besides-
that one Rook presence potentially courting the princess is going to set their tongues wagging enough?
Breeze, did you
Yeah.
hear that?
And it's going to be much more chaos if they see both of us attending with her.
No,
So-
they're going to think it's weird and incestuous.
Thank you for rewording the exact same sentence. Anyway,
So what you're saying is you don't want me to go and you want to take her?
no.
If you were
I was-
interested in her, you should have just said.
Can you shut up for 3 seconds? I'm suggesting that I come up with an excuse to attend solo. You go with her in the limousine.
We're going to the same place. You may as well come. There's no reason we can't arrive together.
It gives you some time to be private.
Not at the start
You
of the
wanted
night.
to make...
She's...
Hey, what are you assuming? I was saying it would give you an opportunity to talk by yourselves.
I mean, we're
What
gonna have...
exactly do you have planned?
I mean, I don't really have any plan. I'm kind of... For once, I'm kind of winging this, and I'm taking your friend's advice and just being myself.
Good, excellent plan. And I sort of spin her around and pat her on the back to push her back towards the group. You know what? I missed something back at the university. I will meet you there. And I give everyone my polite nod, and I head out.
What could he have missed at the university? It doesn't make any sense. Wait!
Do you need any help finding it?
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
You can't let the professor...
Let's go.
Okay. Go have fun, Breeze. I'll be with you soon.
As she
See you in about 35 minutes, right?
as she comes and offers you her arm, Breeze, she's like, he does realize that his whole theory about him getting paparazzi attention is showing up with a date is just going to make them talk about him and his new date, right?
Yeah, but it would have been fun if we all turned up together. I was looking forward to it.
Hey, Tam, do you realise that his theory doesn't work at all? And also, I don't think he realises yet that he has to go a lot further away if he's going to tell you little secrets like your crush on Bree. The last bit whispered, by the way, Tam.
Wait, did you say the last bit out loud in front
No,
of me while we're linked
no.
arms?
The last bit, I leant in with the last bit and whispered in her ear.
I'll roll a perception check, please.
You can roll a perception check.
While all this is going on, Crisis
19.
just turns to Rick and just tells him, when did it get this hard to just go to somewhere with someone and not make it weird?
Breeze, you also have
Right.
inspiration.
It's
Thanks
always
to Kevin.
weird.
Thank you,
What are
Kevin.
you talking about? Anyway, let's get going.
Tammy turns
Yeah,
around.
please.
Tammy turns around and goes, chances are he's just going to the university and he's going to go and sit in a lab and not actually attend. That's what he used to do every other time.
He did just take Bao, and Bao's looking awfully stunning. I don't think we want to waste that outfit sitting in a laboratory.
We'll see. Either way, would
Honk
you...
from the car.
We should go. She leads you to the limousine, Breeze.
I follow.
And she
Fine, use protection. I give Breeze a kiss on the cheek, and I am gone.
Tammy goes bright red as you yell that into the street.
Can we roll to see how many paparazzi are out there at that time?
There are a couple. Probably about half a dozen or so.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have firmly established that we are almost constantly being followed.
Yeah. So, you get into the car. She gently deposits you into the car. Breeze climbs in next to you.
Oh.
Makes sure your dress
Yeah, she was
doesn't get
carrying
caught
you
in
that
the...
entire time.
No, she makes sure your dress doesn't get
No, I
caught
know
in the
what to do.
door, and yes, so she hops in as you begin your trek across town. Rick, Blake, Crisis, looking less glamorous, you make your way to Lady Luxurious'
We're having
house.
Crisis and I are having a fight at the front seat.
Okay.
Shotgun.
That's fine, I'm driving.
Who said you were driving?
Me.
It's Blake's car. And I called shotgun. You're in the back. Go.
Fucking short people don't get the shotgun. And he grumbles as he gets in the back.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I was too short.
I said short people shouldn't get the front, bitch! And he slams the door to the back close.
Talk about short temper.
He realizes that we can hear him, whether he's yelling from the back or the front, because that car doesn't have glass between us.
Fuck you! And he opens the door and closes it again.
So,
Nice.
Always like this, Rick. We go. Rick picks the music too. I let Rick pick the state. Rick, you pick the music for the not crime we're gonna do.
It's soft jazz.
Oh, hey! Alright.
this seems to calm all of your tempers.
Crime.
Yes, it seems to calm all of your tempers on your way to the Luxurious Manor. So, We will.
You like jazz?
Soft jazz.
I need to roll who to. Or maybe I should leave it up to chat. Which group should we follow first, guys?
Oh, the Gala group.
Heist group. We've been spending too much time with the Gala group.
Yeah, heist group.
Okay.
Heist group. Okay. So,
Hold on. Kevin hasn't made his decision yet.
party. Thank you, Evil One. So helpful. Is that heist or gala? Okay. Kevin has said heist.
Thank you, Evil.
Oh, this Maynard danced fella. They reckon we should do heist.
Maynard.
Let's just do the heist, please. Let's get this going.
We
Okay.
need to start the heist. We need to.
This is not taking 2 nights, goddammit.
Heist part 2 next week.
No, we're fucking doing this tonight.
Okay.
I don't know. Heist part 2 sounds kind of fun.
So,
Electric Boogaloo.
let me just make sure.
I
that-
can tell you right now, if heist has to go to another
Heist part
week,
2 Electric Boogaloo.
if heist goes to another week, we're gonna open on Monday with Crisis just grenade launching through the front door, taking the fucking
Okay.
gems off the dead cat, and then leaving.
So,
You're fucking right.
So, in the growing dim light of the evening. Why is that?
There's already police out front.
Why is that there? I don't actually know.
Wee woo. That's the sound of the police.
And corpses in the house.
Okay. So, in the growing dim of the light, you pull up next to a streetlight. The house is dark. The street seems relatively quiet. What do you guys want to do?
You wanna hit me
So
with that
on the
thing?
veils of the hats.
Well, you did that on the way over, between arguing to. With
Okay,
Jack.
cool.
Yeah.
I would like to point out, midway through you sewing, I did brake check you so that you pricked yourself with the pin. That's payback for backchat and Rick.
Oh, whatever.
Alright, you gonna zap me with your god stuff?
Yeah, let's get this fucking show on the road, I guess. I rub my hands together, I murmur a little prayer, and I rest my healing hands on your son. Beep bop, boopity boop bop.
What's your god called again?
Shinzi.
Danny
And
DeVito.
Shinzi to come down to the land and bless this man. Sorry.
I've got the power of Shinzi and anime on my side.
Oh god.
Alright.
The Shinzi.
You when I pass on. Oh no. Could have started.
You guys are whatever you guys want to do. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna protect Rick from poison. But when I place my hands on you, Rick, you feel like an intense warmth run through you. My magic's like a deep orange color as it passes from my hands to you and flows through your body. You feel warm, not almost too hot, but not quite.
He adjusts his tie. It's a bit on the warm side. So,
Sorry, mate.
so it's done.
It's done. You are protected from poison, my good sir.
Okay. I'll get out of the car and I'll just slowly walk.
Hang on, before Rick leaves. Are we keeping the car right here, or do we want to potentially not have it directly in front of the place we're about to rob?
Robbing's such an ugly word. I like liberating. I throw you the keys as I step out.
Rick, I'm gonna go park in that side alley we were in earlier.
Okay.
And I will move the car to the side alley we were in earlier.
Will do. I can move the car for you. So down here.
You nearly hit me.
I apologize.
Thunk.
Orange.
Huh, what was that?
There we go.
I can't see with this veil on and dry.
No, we've killed Rick. The plan's gone to shit already.
Okay, so Crisis moves the car.
Yeah, I've turned the car off. I have my veil on to prevent myself from being a little glowy.
Yep.
And I am just sitting there in the car, rifle in my lap, just kind of listening for any disturbances or sounds of not things going great.
It is currently pretty quiet. You do hear the sounds of cars out on the street, the trolleys that also traverse in the distance. You can smell the scent of cooking meals as people are preparing for dinner. You do see the vague vestiges of sunset as it's getting pretty dark around here. The house next to you is completely dark. There is no lights on. Nobody appears to be home as the street lights come on. Rick, you cast Disguise Self on yourself.
Yep. I look like a little ninja koala.
Okay. You look like a koala bearkin, dressed in black.
Yep.
One thing I will tell you, Blake.
Yep.
If you actually right-click on your token, down the bottom you should see a thing that says multi-sided.
Oh, I can flip it like Power Rangers. Duh.
Yep.
Oh, well, bam. Well, bam. It's not as fun if I don't get to say it's morphin' time.
I'm sorry. Okay. You transform into a fox as you watch as Rick takes on the form of a koala.
You could say I'm getting foxy. I'm getting foxy.
Foxy Blake.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm now climbing the wall.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics to scale the wall.
I don't have to because I have 20-foot climbing.
Nice! You scale the wall and land with a soft clatter in the front courtyard.
Would you like to move me? Because unless I can't move him over the fence.
Sure thing.
Kill him. But I will do stealth.
Alpha boy.
Okay. Rick, you approach the window at the front here. Hiding yourself in the shadows. You press against the wall to see if anyone notices you.
I'm just listening around as well. You want a perception?
Yes, please. Your ears twitch, straining to hear any sound. Nothing. No footsteps on stone, no sounds of cooking or people moving around the building, nothing.
Alright, I'll stop climbing to the wall.
you start scaling the building.
Yep.
Now I will need an acrobatics because it's more than 20 feet. You're really struggling, Rick. This is usually a lot easier when you are a raccoon, as you are scrambling to get as your toes are trying to find the little footholes, and your nails just aren't as long as you're used to. You manage to reach the first floor, but you are hanging there a little bit breathless because this was a lot more effort than you had anticipated. Blake, you can see
I think I need to exercise more.
You can see his shadowy form clinging to the side of the wall from your place on the other side of the fence there.
I shake my head. Does a 14 get me over this fence?
It doesn't get you over the wall, but there is a gate a little bit further down.
Oh, my little fox legs aren't quite big enough. I do that weird little fox jump where I just go straight up and straight back down.
Yep.
And I wander through the fence.
Yep. You saunter over to the gate and let yourself in with a slither and a wiggle.
Whereabouts is Rick, just out of curiosity?
You can't currently see him because there's no light, but he's actually over here. This wall here.
Unless these people are looking for small foxes and I need to roll a stealth, I'm just gonna meander on over here, just into the bushes.
Okay. Your keen ears are twitching. You don't hear any noises in the house. You don't hear people moving around or anything like this. Your keen senses, is that just hearing or is it smell included?
My keen senses are, if you give me 1 second to figure out where the fuck I put them.
It'll probably be on your fox sheet.
Well, you would be correct. And the issue would be that I hadn't opened it yet, you see, Teagues. Would explain. Sight and smell.
Okay. Roll me a perception with advantage then, please.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Hello, Nash. Yes, we can hold hands. Ooh, yeah.
Blake, as you are creeping around in the bushes, a faint waft of something reaches your nose. It's familiar, metallic, coming from the direction of the house.
Huh. I am going to I'm gonna give a I'm gonna try and get Rick's attention without making any noise.
How, pray tell, would you like to do that?
Fuck. This is going to be difficult. I've come out on the lawn here and I'm sort of wagging my tails wildly and I'm like scratching at the dirt a little bit. I'm trying to get Rick's attention. I'm just
roll me
sort of.
performance.
Oh god. I have not rolled good tonight at all.
Oh, that's alright.
Average.
You roll pretty well. Rick, as you are sitting there puffing, you catch the glimpse of something dark darting up and down, bouncing like a ball just in the corner of your peripheral.
I'll turn back and try and look.
You can see a black fox on the lawn bouncing around, doing what could be perceived as a little foxy interpretive dance.
What the hell is he doing?
You do have bardic inspiration, if that would help in any way.
Someone explain how bardic inspiration works.
It's just a d6 out of your roll, so I don't know if you want to make your performance more spelling outy.
More spell it out. We start a game of charades in the yard.
Or you can save it for later. Because, yeah.
So I get to add a d6 to a roll.
But you don't have to add it to this one. I just wanted to remind you that it exists.
Thank you, because I forgot it existed. Okay. Well, Rick, are you getting any of what I'm putting down here?
Are you looking at me or are you just bouncing around?
I'm looking at you. I'm trying to get your attention. I'm
having a hard time trying to shrug my shoulders and look at you. I'll mouth what?
I can mouth what to her. I can only speak one language as a fox, and you sure as fuck don't speak it. Fuck it.
There is a shift of smoke as Blake reappears, crouching in the shadows. Rick.
I've got my hand up, just the universal sign for wait.
So Rick holds his position, sweating.
Am I gonna have to use inspiration? Oh.
This was like you use for inspiration.
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost 16 now.
Coming up to Rick.
That's a
Jesus
16.
Christ.
Yep, you creep your way across Blake to stand next to the wall. Press yourself in tight against the wall in the shadows next to Rick. He's a little bit above you, but you can see the bottom of his shoes.
Oh, Rick, something's off. It smells funny.
What do you mean it smells funny?
I mean, the house smells funny. Something's off. It's quiet. It's too quiet and it smells funny.
We've already started. Just keep an eye out. Can you look through a window? Can you sneak and look through a window?
Yes, I can look through a window. Just be careful, please.
All right. And I'll keep trying to climb up.
Do you want a boost?
I'm fine.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Oh, jeez.
Your feet are scrambling.
What is it with my characters and climbing walls?
I'm rolling shit tonight too, don't worry.
Blake, you just hear Rick's feet just against the stone. It can't find purchase. He's trying to heave himself up onto the midway gutter.
I climb up with him. I'm like, do you want some help or not?
Fine.
Up we go. And I'd like to help Rick up the wall.
Okay, so Rick, roll me an acrobatics with advantage.
Buckler.
Buckler.
Oh, you freaking kidding me?
Blake, you're reaching your hand down and Rick's trying to grab, but every time he lets go, his finger slips so he has to grab the wall again. He just can't quite reach. Roll me an acrobatics, Blake, to see if you can actually reach down and grab his hand. Yeah, no. You just manage to time it as he lets go the next time to stretch, and you just manage to catch him around the wrist as you pull him up.
Don't say anything to anyone.
I won't, but this is a bad sign.
We've already committed. We gotta go through with this.
Okay, just tell me what you need from me. I'm here to help.
Just keep an eye up here when I go down.
Alright, easy.
Rick will stand there and actually center himself. I'm going in.
All right, you've got this.
I start climbing down the chimney.
Okay. You do brilliantly. You manage to push your back against the wall of the chimney and slowly descend into the darkening room below. There doesn't seem to be any noise, Rick, that you can hear echoing up the chimney.
Which he'd find strange because you should be hearing breathing of some sort from a cat.
Breathing or
cat,
purring,
so-
yeah. It's silent. Not only that, as you are descending down into the chimney, it's like the inky darkness of the room is rising up to meet you as you're descending further, meaning that there isn't any light in this room either.
Mm. Well, what can I see? Can I see anything with dark vision?
Do you descend all the way to the bottom of the wall?
Yeah.
Bottom. Yeah.
I need to have a look out.
Okay. You gently land with a soft flumph into the bottom of the fireplace. The light from the coming in from the outside windows, from the street lamp directly outside, you can see that there is a dark, coiled black mass on a pillow directly in front of you. Looks like a cat all curled up.
Yep.
I'm listening for breathing or purring or anything.
Nothing, it's dead silent.
What the
You
hell?
notice, though, the door to this office is slightly ajar.
I'll have a quick scan around the room, see if I can see anything else.
The room seems... Roll me an investigation, actually.
Seriously.
It seems like an office. The door is slightly ajar. This large cat seems to be sleeping in front of you, although there's no sounds of breathing. There's no sounds of sleep or purring.
Can I see it? Can I see it? Any movement like chest rising or anything like that, or was it still too?
It's... With that investigation, unfortunately, it's murky, so you're not sure if it's just the flickering from the light outside that might be giving it the illusion, or you just know you can't hear anything.
Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak over to it.
Your shoes are silent on the parquetry floor as you get right up next to the cushion. This is a big cat, but it is a large panther. You can see the gold ring catching the light from outside, just nestled against its soft fur.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can move this ring around, see if I can bring the ring up to me.
Sure, roll sleight
To
of
the
hand.
top.
You very gently reach down and clasp the ring in your hands, slowly edging it up the neck of this creature. Something feels off about this, as there's no warmth coming from its neck. There's no warmth radiating from it as you slip the ring over its head, and you notice your hands are covered in blood.
Oh crap, someone's beat us here.
Crisis, outside, your door is wrenched open.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Do I not get a perception check for looking around?
With your passive perception and what they rolled? No.
Okay.
'Cause they were sneaking.
Weren't you on active lookout though? You were on active lookout, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Actually, fine. You can have your passive. You can have your perception, sorry.
Okay. Not like fucking matters.
Your
No,
door is
in
wrenched
fact-
open. Does an 18 hit?
18 does not
this
hit.
for 12 weeks. We've done this for 12 weeks.
18 does not hit.
18 does not hit. As
Nope.
your door is wrenched open and you see a figure shrouded in dark blue start to bring down what appears to be a padded hammer of some sort towards your head.
Oh. Okay.
That's when you notice
I
there
would
are
like to
3 individuals surrounding the car.
All right, cool. I would like to start the car and immediately throw it in reverse and drive.
Throw it back.
Okay.
Hey, Crisis, buddy, you may not be very good at this whole looking out duty.
There is a wall directly behind you, by the way.
Is there? Because the alley looks like it clears for like 60 feet.
Yeah, and it ends in a dead end.
Okay. Fine then. I will go forward.
Let me just double check
That-
the light. Yeah, it ends in a dead end. I just want to make sure I'm
Okay.
giving you the right
No.
information.
No, yeah, I can't see down there, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I will
So you throw
drive
the car
forward.
in
Do I
reverse.
see? No, I put it in drive.
Okay.
But before I do I see the person who is attacking me? Like, what do they look like?
Their face is covered. They are wearing dark blue, and all 3 of these assailants on you seem to have padded weapons of some description.
Okay. Yeah, as I'm driving, I immediately just put my hand on the horn and just hold it.
Okay. I will get you guys to roll me initiative.
Oh, not great. Oh, better than that one.
Hey!
Oh, I don't like that these guys are just called Assassin.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Oh, Crisis is zooming.
And you know what? I forgot to take off the grenade launcher.
Oh,
I said I would, but instead I went and got the hat. So hey, you're never too prepared or
I'm glad
over
that-
prepared.
We can expect no surprises on our side.
Can,
No.
is it too late for me to swap with Breeze? Can I go to the gala?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? I want to be in a pretty dress.
To be clear, there's gonna be surprises.
Okay. Crisis, you get to go
Yeah.
first.
Breeze gets attacked by people with padded weapons. Like,
Breeze is walking down the street, gets hit by a car.
So, first off, I don't see the assassin's tokens.
Oh, that's my fault. I should probably take them off of the GM layer.
Yes, please, so I can make my decision.
I
Okay,
also
perfect.
I don't have a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
map
I'm
room to work with
fully-
here.
Yeah, I'm fully flooring it and trying to hit these 2 idiots right in front of me.
Okay.
One hand on the horn, other hand jerking the wheel. I'm
Other hand
gonna
joking what?
hey.
your wheel, babe. And I'm gonna try to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker's car.
Okay.
Crisis drives like every one of my ex-girlfriends, just aiming for people on the sidewalk. Nice.
Well, this time it's done rightfully.
So I need
We're not
a
supposed
vehicle
to be
handling
there,
check,
but, you
please.
know?
Vehicle handling. What was the?
Oh, it's terrible if you don't have it. Enjoy.
No, I have vehicle handling. Or at least I thought of. No, because last time we were doing the driving out to the lake, you said I had vehicle handling.
I taught
Yeah,
someone how to
no.
drive. I don't remember who it was, but
I thought it was Sebastian.
No. The
Yeah, it was
Rick and I
Sebastian.
should. Yeah, you taught Sebastian, but Rick and I, being from Thalmir, already knew how to have vehicle
God
handling.
damn it, Sebastian, where are you?
Yep.
My little red-haired boy.
So roll
Yep,
that
same
vehicle
as
handling.
how Feyaway people have the option of picking
Hang
not
on,
being able to
hang
be put
on.
to sleep.
Hang on. What is it for vehicle handling? Is it just Dex,
Yes.
right?
Yes, dexterity.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I don't have it added on, so it's proficiency plus Dex. So.
Yep.
Oh, fucking 9.
Yeah, they dive out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, I would like. How far can I move the car in my turn?
Give me a second. I do know.
I swear to God, if you just leave.
No, I'm not leaving, fucker.
Crisis waves goodbye as he drives off into the sunset. Y'all on your own now.
You can drive.
Hey, which side
90
is your
feet.
steering wheel on? 90 feet? Okay, is it on the correct side or the wrong side?
It's on the Australian side.
Yeah,
So the
what
wrong
do you
side.
mean?
Okay.
It's on the correct side, yes.
The wrong side. Okay,
No, you
cool.
mean the Australian side, which is the correct side, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Incorrect. I will drive the 90 feet over here.
Yeah.
I think it's scary that I can just see a green line just cutting through the darkness.
Oh, you
Cut
see, because
you. So yeah, I would like to drive the car there, please.
Holy fuck, I just watched a car shoot past at about 410 kilometers an hour.
Oh, not only are you hearing that, you're hearing the horn just blare the entire time.
Yep.
As, again, I have my one hand on the horn, other hand on the wheel.
Yep.
I'm going to assume I can't step out of the car and take a shot with my rifle, correct?
No, you've taken your action, unfortunately, to drive the car.
Okay. I will close the door that was wrenched open, and I will lock the doors.
You reach across and lock the doors.
Action,
Okay.
abandon allies.
Okay.
Only joking.
Blake. You hear from your place on the roof, you can hear the horn going. You can see Crisis just take off into the street.
Do I see the assassins? Like, do I see Crisis run over 2 pedestrians on the way past?
Do you what? Sorry?
Do I see Crisis like run 2 people over on the way past?
No, you can't see them at all. They're in shadow.
Huh. Okay. So, sorry, I've got a layout in front of me. This will be a. Can I just like? I'm sorry, I'm moving at the moment, but is this undercut? Is this like a courtyard? Like, do I jump down off the roof to this, or what
It's
sort
a
of is the
two-story
layout?
building. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you would like.
No, I'm trying to figure out what, like this area here. Sorry, where I'm just circling here. That is proper ground, right? There's no
Yes.
roof over the top of it. That's a
No,
courtyard.
That is a courtyard.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that along here is roof. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out
No,
sort
there's
of where
no roof.
the
That's a
roof
wall.
and the. Okay, and the wall is the same height as the building, so I'm trying to get depth.
It's like a 9-10 foot wall.
Okay, and I'm on a second story, so I'm like what 20 foot.
Roughly, give or take.
Okay, awesome. Well, I am going to first off call down. Something's going on out here. I think I'm gonna need a hand. And I would like to climb off the roof, down onto the wall. I don't really... Yeah, I'm just gonna climb down and... Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna climb down for now off the wall and just clamber down onto the wall here.
Yep, you clambered down. That's your movement.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna stay positioned here in the shadows against the wall for now and try and get a visual on what's going on in the street.
Okay. So you can't see over the wall now. You're down on the ground. You had a better view up where you were.
So wait, I climbed down onto the top of the wall. I'm like standing
so you're
on the wall.
on top of the wall. So okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, I'm just getting a lookout and a feel for what's going on because I'm not going to jump out yet because I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yep. Okay. Rick.
Yep. All right, I'm going to climb back up the chimney.
Okay. You scramble up the chimney, your little claws scrabbling at the stonework.
Oh my god.
You are really, really struggling to find a handhold with all the dust and charcoal ash. It is slippery trying to climb up, Rick. You are really, really struggling. You manage to make it maybe 10 feet up.
Okay. I'll just hold the position there then till next round.
Okay. Okay. Crisis. As you have, I'm assuming you stopped to reach across, you braked?
Yeah, I have stopped the car, stopped honking, doors are locked, looking over my shoulder, kind of eyeballing these assholes, debating whether or not I throw this thing in reverse and hit them.
As you watch and you are looking over your shoulder at them, you watch as one of them reaches over and you watch as they shoulder what appears to be some form of tube.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh shit! Now we can't sell Blake's car to get motorcycles!
Did you just bring a car and a grenade launcher to a rocket launcher fight?
As you hear as there is smashing glass that showers you from behind as a canister of something tumbles into the bottom of the seat underneath you. Roll me a con save.
Oh, they're fucking gassing me. Okay, well, we can still sell the car. Con save.
Crisis. You watch as the second one runs over, opens the door. He yanks it open as you start to feel your consciousness.
The door's locked.
Yeah, door's locked.
Crisis did specify that he locked the door and turned the car off.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he can move fucking 90 feet? God damn it.
Yes.
Okay.
Although, to be fair, you did say that it smashed the back window, so.
Yeah. It did smash the back window, but he's not going in through the back window. However, you watch as he smashes the window and reaches in to unlock it, but it is not. That's all he can do on his turn, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
How unfortunate.
He gets to there. Okay. Crisis, you feel your consciousness slipping as you start to succumb to the gas. It's making you sleepy. As you can see vaguely as he is pulling, the guy next to you, he is pulling a knife out of, a blood-covered knife out of his jacket He's wearing gloves.
Ew, he doesn't wipe away his knife when he puts it in his jacket? What a fucking slob.
Okay,
Okay, well, not everyone.
Unconscious. Blake, you watch as these figures emerge out of the shadows.
Oh, I don't make another save or anything?
Oh, you are unconscious. That's the problem.
Okay.
You're unconscious for at least 2 rounds.
So
You can see You can see these 3 shadowy figures racing towards your car as they have fired a grenade into the back of your car. And now smoke is permeating through the hole.
Okay, so can I make out Crisis like passed out in the front seat now or not? Like, I don't. Just because of the darkness, I can't really tell what sort of distance we're talking.
Whatever you can see in the darkness is what you can see.
Okay, well, I can't see anything at all then, so I have no idea what these guys are doing.
That would be... Let me put you here on the wall. Can you see that?
Ah, yes, I can see that now.
Yes, you should be able to see now. If you're on the outside of the actual wall, that's...
Is this thing here an assassin or is this thing here a light envelope?
That is an assassin.
Okay, sweet. Lovely.
You did hear the shattering noise.
Fuck me, Crisis. What have you done now? Well, I am going to pass without a trace. And I'm just gonna use my movement along the wall. I'm just gonna move along the wall as best I can, staying down low and just trying to get. I'm trying to get to the best vantage point, whether it be sort of here, Teagues. I can't move on the walls, sorry, but
yeah, I can move that for you.
if over here,
yeah,
if that gives me the best vantage point, that's the corner. I'd like to just sort of.
Yeah, you veil yourself in shadow and run your way across the top, crouching on the top of this wall like some gargoyle, observing the scene.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for the moment. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay. Rick, you're still inside trying to scramble up as you hear the sound of shattering glass and a muffled poof.
What the hell? I'll keep climbing up.
You manage to reach the top of the chimney, your fingers finding purchase on the upper edge as you come out and can see Crisis across the street. The car stopped, not where he parked it. You can see that there is glass littering the floor, twinkling in the streetlight. You can see Blake crouching on the wall.
Alright, so how much movement was that to climb up the chimney? Is that all my movement?
We'll say 20 feet to get up there.
Alright. I'm just going to make my way to the edge over here.
Yep. Put you over here.
Yep.
For you.
And then I'm going to dash.
Yep.
I'm going to climb down and get onto the fence.
You're
and run along the fence, whatever movement's left.
Fine. So you'll reach in, you'll get in just behind Blake there.
Yep. And so we've got one guy down here.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. I'll just wait there. That'll be it for my go then.
Okay. This first assassin is putting away something in a bag that you can see Blake, large tube. You recognize the tube because Crisis has one.
Motherfucker, he's just used a grenade launcher.
He's packing it up and he stands and he starts to cross the road to disappear into the shadows. So he's off the map. The second guy who has the window open, you watch as he breaks the glass, unlocks the door. As you watch Blake, he reaches in to place something in the car. As he leans forward with the last vestiges of you fighting for consciousness crisis, you hear something muttered. It's nothing personal. You should have stayed away from Priest. And he leaves. This guy here, next to you guys, he's got to roll a perception to see if he notices you too. Both of you just roll me a stealth.
With this, since Rick's come into range of me, can I add him into my pass without a trace, or is that not how it works?
That's not how that works.
Gotta
You
deal with
you got to cast it
cast.
on him, but he's okay.
Ah.
Rick is like a statue. You rolled a 19, which is fine. So, he doesn't seem to notice you, as he also raises his collar and starts to disappear into the shadows. We reach the top of the round as you two are standing there. Rick, Blake, both of your ears twitch as you start to hear the sound of sirens.
Oh, blame the foreigner. Okay. Am I conscience again?
I will allow you to make another con save, but that will be the end of your turn.
Okay.
You manage to start fighting at Crisis as you notice that your hands are filled with what appears to be a bloody knife as you start to come to, but that is the end of your turn. You guys are in free movement. You're not out of initiative, but you are in free movement.
Okay, can I get out of the car?
Yes, I will allow you to get out of the car now.
I will get out of the car. I have everything with me that's mine. I just immediately start going off down a side alley, and I'm calling out, Rick. Like,
All right. Are you injured?
I think I'm being fucking framed for something. They mentioned Breeze. Those motherfuckers. We gotta go. Leave now. We'll talk later.
There is you can see in the distance the flashing of red and blue lights, by the way. The sound of sirens racing towards you.
Is the Jeep usable?
Fucking no, there's a smoke grenade going off inside of there. Again, we're going now. We're leaving. And Crisis is stumbling out of the car, and he is moving to a side alley.
Get the smoke grenade out and take the vehicle.
Rick, we've been set up. We gotta leave now.
Yes. Take the Jeep. Otherwise it pins it to us.
And you're gonna need to get the grenade, because it's almost making me pass out.
Blake, from where you are, the lights are almost on you. You can see.
Crisis is leaving. He's not staying. He is leaving
Then leave.
right now.
Give me the knife.
All right, cool. He's tossed the knife onto the ground, and he is going down the side alley.
Okay, you race off down the side alley. Rick, you and Blake are standing there. Blake, you see the eyes of the police officer as they pull up.
Well, now or fucking never, Rick. I'm in this with you, buddy. I trust you. What's the plan? We haven't done anything wrong.
Take the Jeep. I'll get the connect. I'll take the Jeep.
You watch
Our fingerprints are all over this.
as you guys are saying that the police officers in this vehicle jump out of the car, their guns trained on your vehicle. Get out of the car!
I'll run round. I'll put the knife at Blake.
Oh, what are you doing?
One step closer and he gets it.
We won't hesitate to shoot you. We've been given the descriptions of 2 armed assailants.
This is my hostage.
I'd like not to be stabbed or shot. Can we not?
Step out with your hands up! Now! Last warning! Or we will open fire.
I'm gonna grab you and spin you around the side of the car and pretend like I'm gonna stab you.
Can we fucking not stab me?
It's not actually gonna stab you.
I understand that, but I'm like saying this out loud. I'm like, help?
Turn to Fox and get the hell out of here.
I understand that, but what are you gonna do with them?
Don't worry about it. And I'll spin you around, and then I'll just do a fake stabbing action.
As you do so, does a 19 hit, Rick?
Yep.
As you feel your shoulder pierced by a shot, as you take 4 points of piercing damage as the bullet lodges deep into your shoulder.
Get the hell out of here.
Fucker. So you've thrown me this side of the car.
Yeah.
I would like to shift and get the fuck out of here.
Okay, shift. Roll me a stealth as you race away.
Oh, my stealth ain't great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
will.
You will?
Oh, I was gonna try to see if I can get enough distance away in, try to see if I can watch what's going on. So I still have my scroll of Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Blake, you dart off into the shadows. They are distracted by surrounding Rick's prone form.
I'm only because I don't have a full map, so I'm guessing there's an alleyway nearby that
Yeah.
I can dart into.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I'm in that alleyway, I'm actually going to turn back into female Blake.
Okay.
Use my glimmer weave to turn it into its ball gown form,
Yep.
so that I look nothing like the person that we just saw.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it.
Crisis, you
I just
see.
want to be able to be nearby.
You see a form emerge from the shadows, a female form with a flourish of a fancy dress in the shadows. As you're looking back down the alleyway, you can hear the sounds, Rick, as they come over, their guns are trained on you. Lay on your front with your hands behind your back.
I'll just do everything they tell me to do. I
As
still
they,
look like a ninja koala dude, I think. Check something.
one of the guards, one of the officers, cuffs you as another one comes up and places a hand on your shoulder, healing your shoulder. They place you in the back of their vehicle. And Blake, you and Crisis watch as Rick is taken away.
I am. I'll make my way over uh to Blake.
As you're watching, another car pulls up as more police file out. You notice that they storm into the house. They are all over your car, Blake. They're bagging up the bloody knife. They are... roll me a perception, both of you.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that.
Okay. So roll your d6, I believe. Blake, as you're watching, they are storming into this place. You can hear shouts from officers inside. But Crisis, you notice as one of the officers that's going through Blake's car pockets the gas canister.
Okay. Is there anything unique about this officer?
As you are roaming your eyes over him, trying to get any piece of information, looking at him, you notice that he has very blonde hair, almost white blonde hair. He's relatively tall, maybe closer to your own height. He's in a very pristine, crisp uniform with a force-issued officer's jacket over the top. You notice, just in the glinting of the streetlight next to it, you do notice that just under his uniform insignia, you do notice a very small glimmering patch of what appears to be an embroidered gold sun.
Okay. I call out to Blake. Hey, fucker, get over here.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know, but we're fucking leaving. I'll use the scroll of pass without trace on both of us. And, skippity-doo, get the hippity-hop, fuckity out of here.
Okay.
Would Hasa probably not have, but would he have taken his radio that Crisis gave him?
Well, it's funny you
Probably
should mention
not.
Hasa, because we will come back to that in a moment. We will come back to that later, because we're going to skip back a little bit of time, back to the people who are heading to the gala.
Do we get a break?
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
will have a quick 5-minute break for those of you to process.
Could things have changed based on, because at some point somebody may have let us know some of this?
At no point did they tell you.
Right, we have like headsets and stuff for a
Nope,
reason.
they didn't tell you. So we will be back in 5 minutes, guys. We will be back in 5 minutes, guys. Get a drink, go to the bathroom, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
Welcome back, everybody,
love
to
Hello.
State of Anarchy. I hope you had a wonderful break. I hope you're all
We got set up.
surviving. You're all
We are.
living.
What the
We
fuck
are.
is happening?
We're not ridiculous. We're normal.
So,
It wasn't me. It was
we
the one-armed man.
rewind a little bit of time after the heist has kind of gone a little sideways. However,
Heist is
unbeknownst
still
to
happening. We
the
can still interrupt.
unbeknownst to the gala partygoers, they are completely unaware.
Everything is A-OK on the heist team.
As Breeze and Tammy arrive, the limo pulls up out the front, the red carpet strewn open as Tammy gets out and goes and opens the door for you, Breeze. The lights from the cameras flashing on you as you exit the vehicle. People calling your name, trying to
It's
get
this
your
weird
attention.
sigh of my old life and being like, oh yeah, I remember why it was thrilling, but I also hated it. And I let her lift me up out of the limo
She gives you,
and smile on my smile.
as she reaches the hand down to take yours, she looks down at you, giving you a warm smile. She gives you a bit of a firm, a gentle squeeze on your hand, like a reassuring squeeze on your hand. She's like, and she whispers as she lifts you from the car, "Don't worry, you've got this."
I don't worry, we're here for science, yes? We're scholars, aren't we?
Definitely.
And we do believe passionately in the cause.
The cameras are going wild behind you as Hasa, you and Bao arrive in a taxi behind them as you watch as your
Oh
sister...
no! Once again, it would have been a fancy car.
Oh, so you also got into a fancy car.
Yeah.
You watch
It
as
just
your
would have been an intentionally separate car.
Yes. You watch as your sister flourishes Breeze so that her dress opens and puffs out so that all of the colours and the feathers just are on full display for the best available shot.
And I lean into her as she does that and I say, oh, you're good at this.
Yes, court functions. Some of us actually went to them. As she gives you, Tammy throws you a look, Hasa, as she leads Breeze into the party.
I look back at her, Sarah, but my look is more of sympathy than of like how kind of like harsh. Ugh, I had to go to the functions thing. I look back at him with like, hey, I get it. And I give him a small smile.
He returns the smile.
Can I follow her in?
The cameras are flashing, Hasa, as you and Bao get out of the car. Bao, there's a lot of lights. A lot of flashing bright lights.
He kind of like looks a little tense as he like kind of squints his eyes because it's hurting his eyes. His big eyes. He's like, oh, my eyes.
I didn't need my retina.
I'm gonna become blind.
Hasa will sort of pick up the pace a little to get Bao out of the flashing lights a bit faster.
There are a few paparazzi who are like, Hasa, turn to the camera. Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Catches him off guard a little bit, but he's just he poses, does a few different kind of like premeditated kind of positions, I guess. Like
as you pause, Hasa, the press jump on this opportunity, and you start to focus in on some of the questions. Hasa, how do you feel about becoming the leader in the wake of your sister's death?
there is a flash of grief, but he quickly just goes almost mask of like enjoying the party and stuff. Like he covers it up, the usual celebrity kind of mask type thing.
It's followed by a question of, we thought you'd be here with the princess. When's the wedding?
I have no comments on these particular allegations, as they have not in any way had any basis in truth. Enjoy your night.
They are still peppering you with questions as the cameras are continuing to flash.
And he will escort Bao further in.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bao was gonna go, oh look, conveniently a dot running across the floor.
It's just one of the shiny, like, it's just a refraction off of Bao's fucking clothing.
Yeah.
No, it's a sniper on the roof trying to get a name.
Bao, he rushes you indoors. You enter the cool lobby of the university leading towards the display hall. There are people milling around, but there are enough gaps that you can take a quick breather, step around one of the statues in this entranceway if you just need to take a quick breath away from it all.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Once they get inside and away from it, he'll turn to Bao. Enjoy yourself. I am just going to take a moment.
Do you need me to come with you?
Sure, yeah. He kind of stumbles a bit over to the side.
Is everything okay?
These are not events that I am usually used to attending so openly. After some pretty bad events in the past, which I've promised to talk to the group about, but after some of those events, I sort of closed off from these kind of things. You haven't been to one of these in a while, have you? Or not at all, or?
The last time I was at one of these, I'm pretty sure I got banned by my dad from ever going back here. I tore up the curtains and stuff like that.
Right, well, I'm
like
sure...
5.
Yeah, I'm sure as long as you avoid doing that, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm no kitten anymore.
Of course. Perhaps we should mingle for a bit. I think that is the appropriate thing to do.
You really don't sound okay. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Just take a moment.
No, there are the vultures that pounced on us outside would love that. Let's just enjoy the event.
Alright.
Thank you.
Hey, it's okay. But if anything happens, I'll always have an ear open.
I appreciate that.
He gives like a little pat on the shoulder to reassure you.
Alright, let's get in there. He sort of straightens himself up and takes a deep breath before he pushes onwards.
Hell yeah.
Ahead of you, Breeze and Tammy are descending the stairs into the gala room. Breeze, a waiter goes past you with a tray of what appears to be sparkling wine. It's got a faintly pinkish hue to it as Tammy grabs one for you and her and hands one to you.
Yeah, I press it against my lips, but then I instantly wanting to... I'm so scared and everything. But I'm on the job, so I just press it against my lips. And I don't drink. And I turn and smile back at her. And I do all the smiley good things that I should do.
You seem nervous.
I'm not nervous. can't get absolutely wasted.
Understandable.
But I'm also here because we both love
artifacts. Yes.
We should definitely be the ones to christen the dance floor, though. When the music turns up a few notches, I think you should grab my hand and take me to the middle of the dance floor and spin me around.
I will certainly oblige you to do so. But it would be remiss of me to at least not go and have a look at some of the artifacts that the luxurious family is sponsoring.
No, I am, to be clear, I'm also interested.
What do you know about this expedition that she's
What
funding?
do I know? Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
History?
Yep.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes,
from
you may.
Thank you.
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Okay. You do vaguely remember Blake talking about some of this stuff, and also looking over
22.
looking over the well, it's more the information you got from the
I'm joking.
the social media pages. So on Flutter and Hextagram, and Twig Talk and
but
things
I think
like
when
that.
I reached out to her, I knew a little bit about the scholar at the time because from my book learning.
So this is the I'm trying to think of the word now, it's completely escaped me. The expedition that Lady Luxurious is sponsoring is looking into some ruins that were found not far from the autumnal court near the tree. Apparently this expedition is to go into what appears to be apparently a vast arcane labyrinth, and apparently at its center appears to be a very large laboratory that is supposed to be the laboratory of the philosopher Theory Basachawi. Some say he was a scholar, some say he was a heretic. The church very much brands him as a heretic. But interestingly enough, both the arcane circles and the religious circles seem to hate him equally for the philosophies that he promoted. He was also known for being an inventor of great renown. He is purported to be the father of the clockwork automatons and their research on how to create and power them. And his laboratory has been commandeered for centuries by different wizards who claim to want to understand his power, to claim to want to learn his ways. And she is funding the expedition to be essentially the next to undergo this, to understand his work and hopefully gain some of his power.
Okay, so I guess as Tammy moves towards one of the artifacts, I will just move with her like a sexy shadow.
You come up to what appears to be a large metal arm plate. As you bend down, it has a number of spots of rust on it. It has been polished to the best of its ability, but you can see this brilliant blue cobalt wave work that seems to be engraved into it. It seems to be a big part of a bracer or the lower arm piece of what appears to be potentially a very, very old clockwork automaton.
I turn towards her and I say, so tell me about it.
I mean, from what we've heard, he did a lot of interesting work into clockwork automatons and how to infuse a soul with the mechanical body. He apparently travelled a lot to Mechanus and places like that. She is down over here, I will say, for you, if you would like to move with her. Apparently...
yeah, let me look at the... yeah, you drag me with her on the map?
Yeah, sure. Apparently this is...
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently this is some of his first works. There were a number of automatons that he made that various forms of bioorganic creatures, and he had a number of ways of powering them. Some say that he reached into the far planes and trapped aliens within it, trapping their souls.
Aliens?
Yes.
I mean, when I hear the term alien, it's more than planes. It's beyond any plane that we know of. Is that your same understanding? It's beyond our beyond our Earth and our planes, and then to planes beyond our understanding. Is that your understanding?
Talking to some of our communities, they say that it's the place beyond space and time, where Eldritch and Empyrean beings, Eldritch and Empyrean beings, and any number of creatures. They say once you travel beyond that, you're starting to travel into the esoteric, the planes of the gods and the like. I can't even imagine what it would be like to walk out there. Great-grandfather has a number of friends who apparently dwell out there, but I can't even imagine.
I have friends that apparently have parents that dwell out there. It's strange to me. It's strange to me. In all my life, I grew up, and the gods, of course, were always a thing. But recently, it feels like the gods are so close at hand. They're so... When people are talking about them being further away than ever, I've never felt that they walk amongst us more. Is that a strange thing to think?
No, not at all. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that you say that. And when you speak to the Kalishtar community, their history is so layered with those that have come beyond, those who have gone beyond. The rise and fall of the gods has been very interesting to one of my sisters. But she's worried because, well, the fact that the gods' touch seems distant, which, it sounds stupid when you hear these stories about those who have ascended to godhood. They're not just tales to our family. They're people they know, friends.
That's what I've come to understand. Only recently have I walked amongst the children of gods. Your brother, even, your brother, both almost beyond. And my other friend, their parents basically from legend. It's a lot to take in.
I mean, but it's the idea that they were once just people like us. That's part of the reason that I wanted to come to this and do this meeting. And the philosopher's work spoke about mere mortals being able to command the elements of the universe, and they weren't learned mages or devout, holy people. They were just people who believed they deserved to.
So, you mean like clerics? People who believe?
No, he theorized that any mere mortal could wield the powers of the universe as long as they were found worthy by the avatars of those elements.
And what are the elements, unless I've got them confused?
They have a variety of names that they go by, but from what the studies have said, they are things like creation and destruction, reality and memory, order, chaos, and balance. The idea that everything in this universe has an equal and an opposite, but what I find fascinating is, what do they mean by worthy? What makes someone worthy of the power of gods? And this is why I always found great-grandfather's stories interesting, because some of his friends were the ascendant gods that helped form the world after the starfall. They became gods after living like, well, you and me.
Yeah, I must agree. I do not know what it means to be worthy, and who decides what it means to be worthy. Did your grandfather decide? Did whoever made him worthy decide it was what it was to be worthy? Was he truly a worthy man? I don't know.
If you were to ask
I don't know if
him,
I want to be worthy either.
if you were to ask him, I don't think he ever thought that he was. I don't think he ever thinks that he was worthy of the power that was given to him. He doubted a lot. He's a very practical man. Haas is a lot like him.
I think at this point I know that. Did I overhear that he sounds like him?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
No, sorry, that was out of character. Do I know that he sounds like his grandfather?
I don't know, unless you've been told.
I know that the voice is different. I was wondering because, yeah, maybe.
I feel like Blake might have spilled that a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because I can't remember exactly from last time. Did it spill that? Oh, he's basically.
Yeah, I think he did. I think Blake did say.
Yeah. Okay. So I say, yeah, your grandfather must have been impressive that way. Hasa lives his skin, reads his notebook, adventures his adventures.
I couldn't say why he does what he's doing.
Did your grandfather ever meet a succubus?
Short answer, yes. He was apparently once possessed by the sin of wrath on his adventures. It caused him to start a mudslide on an entire town.
So he was never once tempted by a succubus and resisted the succubus?
According to his notes, no.
It was something that was uncrossed on his list?
He was possessed, and a friend who wears a friend's face, he called it, did ancient magics, ancient before the world was created magics, ritual magics, and somehow managed to save the town and break the curse on my great-grandfather. He never stopped trying to make up for that mistake. Every time there was a loss, He felt it. And he did lose friends.
You speak of many magics, and I'm a scholar, but I'm perhaps not so great a scholar as you. You speak of magic before there was magic, and magic before we understood. And we all know, of course, the draconic magic, and we now know the magic of the tree.
Yes.
What do these things have in common? Do you think there is a magic that is of itself independent, above all, that links all of these things? Or do you think all of these things, no, they made their own magic?
I think that's why I find Thérèse's work so fascinating. It's the idea that all of the magics in their essence are essentially from these 9 elemental fundamental powers. Nothing can exist without this. The elemental magics, the Empyrean magics, all of it stems from an origin. Even the people who believe in the goddess of magic herself, she wields all 9 fundamentals. Even her magic is made up of these elements.
Has anybody heard from the goddess recently?
No. My mother sought to descend under the tree, but the Eladrin Council won't let outsiders down there. Apparently there was a disturbance that resonated and caused concern.
Interesting. I've, of course, touched a tree as my coming of age, but interesting.
She starts leading you over to the statue in the center of the room. It seems to be of a tall gentleman. He seems to be a Vidalcan, of the Vidalcan race, with the plaque on it that says, apparently this is what Theri Thasachawi looked like. And you realize that Bao appears next to you.
What do you mean appears? I've been there the whole time! I was
Just
gonna
literally
say...
right behind me at every step. Just like, yeah. It's fine.
I've just been waiting for a moment to ask, does Bao, because Bao's just gonna be browsing through and just looking at all these artifacts. Would Bao see anything that he's seen or knows about from like his dad's?
Roll me a history with advantage.
Okay. Oh, the advantage.
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 Oi.
Advantage. History.
There is a lot of stuff here, shiny stuff. Some of it, I mean, especially the dream stuff, relics of the dreamscape and things like this. You notice things like specific designs behind a net that seems to be made of this gossamer soft fabric. The fact that it has potentially lasted this long speaks to its incredible strength. You recognize it because some of your friends from home use these nets to capture errant thoughts from the dreamscape. You also recognize as well the script. Both of your fathers write in this script as fluently as common as you know it as the Elder script. Your own adoptive grandfather uses it, creates it actually.
Yeah. So, would Bao be able to read it as well?
Yes, you would be able to read it. You are fluent in the Elder
Okay.
script, yes.
Cool. Nice.
It's a lot of long-winded words about...
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of long-winded words that you just along the lines of the power of creation is the beginning of everything and the element that instills the life into anything that surrounds it. Such is the power, yada yada yada, so on. Your dad's books speak this way. One of your dads speaks this way, and just
Yeah. Like, he reads over like 3 lines and his eyes get heavy. He's like, yeah, no, I've had enough. Alright, I'm moving to the next thing. And, like, sees a breeze coming up to the statue, gives a little wave before he totters off.
Okay. And Hasa, what are you doing?
Just sort of browsing around the artifacts and stuff, thinking to himself and giving like minor greetings and generally being polite to the attendees and such, but nothing in depth. Like, no, he's no conversationalist, so. Does he spot anyone of interest in the crowd, or?
Roll me perception.
Okay. Perception. That shouldn't have guidance on it, so it's a 13.
Yep. Your eyes scan the room, and as they do so, you see Lady Luxurious schmoozing as she's walking around talking to people. She's very identifiable because her bodyguard, the Herongon, is standing at attention behind her as she is walking around and doing the atypical schmoozing thing, talking to investors, trying to get their, trying to essentially get them to invest.
All right. He is probably going to do his best to admire the collection and seem interested in what's on display, but just so happens to never end up in the same section of the room as her.
Okay.
Like, something catches his attention, or someone calls him over for a conversation, or things like that. But she just never seems to quite catch up to him. If she does try to grab his attention.
She does see you, and she reaches up a hand to try and wave at you.
Yeah, he might briefly catch that and just give a polite wave, but then, yeah, as I said, something else
She heads in your
urgently catches his
direction.
attention. like I said, there's a lot of people here, and he just happens to not quite be in the same area as her at the same time.
Does Belle catch on to this? This kind of avoidance?
Roll me a insight.
Okay. Doit. Ugh. Big rolls today.
You just think Hasa's moving around. He seems to be flitting from one place to another. Not really, just kind of ambling around.
Just looks like everybody wants his attention and stuff. And wants to have a chance to chat to him and all that. Yeah.
Breeze.
Alright then.
As you can see, Professor Smells and Hasa wandering around, Tammy takes your hand and leads you to the dance floor in the center of the room.
I do glance at what Hasa's doing.
Roll me an insight.
He's just... Okay. Where is my character sheet? Ooh, mommy. Oh, do I have to... Give me 10 minutes while I read my character sheet. Okay, do this.
You notice Hasa kind of flittering around, but it's hard to pay attention when you feel Tammy's hand reach around.
Oh, reach around.
To
I don't
rest gently against your lower spine in the curve there. She's very gentle because she is acutely aware that her hand is pressing against your warm, bare skin.
Are you trying to pull me against... If you wish to drag me to the dance floor, then please. Drag.
She guides you a little bit awkwardly to the dance floor. She's not the best dancer, but she really wants to give you this experience as she twirls you with a flourish as the strings start up a new waltz. And she pulls you gently against her, holding your hand in hers, as she starts to do not exactly an expert waltz, but she does the small square.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, she does the small square.
I actually am an expert waltz dancer, but I have danced with small square partners before, so I know how to make them feel good. So I'm like, alright.
Okay.
This is how I do the small square. And I will lean and whisper into her ear. So, should we talk about the searching, the books, the future of the study, the implications, or just how it feels to be this close to each other? Your decision.
She fights a small shiver, but you feel it in your hand. Hasa, I need you to roll me a perception, please.
I guess. He does not see shit.
Nope. You are distracted by your sister and Breeze, who are spinning slowly in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, I thought that's who I was looking for. Okay.
So distracted so that you don't notice that there is a moment of silence as I need all of you to roll me a dex save and a con save.
Shit.
It's happening!
Dex and con.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. It's alright.
Okay.
Con. Hey, it's fine.
What's Tammy's sheet? I need Tammy's sheet.
I love that Bao rolled exactly one better and then one worse.
It was a synchronized attack. We would have not got any messages from the other group at all. Okay. Fuck.
I do an amazing backflip, but I fall unconscious because I backflipped too hard.
Where's your sister's
You
character?
smack your head into the floor.
Where is your sister's character sheet?
No, he just gets like vertigo
got it.
and just passes out.
Actually, that's a very good point. Does anything regarding this involve being put to sleep or charmed?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
You can't put me to sleep, but I have advantage in charm. Oh, if anybody plays Baldur's Gate, those are... Never mind.
Don't say anything. Please don't say anything. I don't want spoilers.
Okay.
Next pay, I'm getting the game and I'm playing the shit out of it.
I kind of want to buy it for you, just so you can have it.
Okay.
Please.
I've been wanting to play it. I have it, and I've been seeing Clint playing it non-stop, and I want to play it, but my computer keeps not being able to run it.
I don't have the space to download at the moment.
I'm playing it bad because of course.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
So, for those of you on the dance floor,
Evacuate the dance floor.
Breeze, you have a moment as there is a momentary silence that seems to engulf the air, as the air itself seems to hiccup. As you're looking towards the wall, you see something over Haas's shoulder and manage to grab him, but not in time, as all of the walls around this place start to explode.
What? Fuck?
Breeze, you grab Tammy and drag her to the ground as debris litters over your head. Haasa, you take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
How many, sorry?
25 points of bludgeoning damage as you take
cool.
the full blast against your back.
Cool.
You are not thrown because Bao has grabbed you and dragged you to the ground.
Okay.
Bao, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the force pushes on you as you catch some debris to the side of your face as you drag Haasa to the ground. Breeze, you also take 12 points of bludgeoning
12?
damage.
I'm still alive.
Ooh, that's done a lot of damage to Bao.
That's a lot of damage.
If I had Haasa's damage, I would be unconscious.
You've managed to, and Breeze, you've managed to grab Tammy and drag her to the ground. And as she's cradled against
like
you,
a warrior,
she's gasping. As you can see that she's taken what appeared to be a piece, a stone shard, as the
healing word,
as she is bleeding out. You are casting healing word into her as fast as you can, and she's trying to reach for you, grab at you, as she takes also the 12 points of damage. But as you're trying to pump healing word into her, you watch as she looks up at you as her eyes soften.
No. No, you're not doing this, no.
And her eyes go dull.
She's fucking doing this.
No! I'm healing her! She's fine. I will use all of my spell slots, every single spell slot I have. She's gonna be fine.
Haasa.
Everyone.
Yes.
You hear it before you see it. You can just hear Breeze in an escalating sound muttering, just no. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't like you anymore, and you're a bad person.
So, everybody, if you want to see what happens next week, join us here for more State of Anarchy. We go live at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, look after yourselves, and we will see you all next week. Bye!
Bye.